everyone, my name is Stephanie Yin. Welcome back to our Best Move series. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 best moves that I saw in June. So let's get started with the first one. So this is the game played by 2 professionals in Samsung Cup recently. So now it's black to play. So let's do some analysis first. It looks very complicated on the board, and both players do not have a lot of territory, especially white. So by counting the whole board territory, white has around 30 points on the board. So black has more territory on the board, but in the center, this whole group is not alive yet, and there are 2 cutting points. So what black has to do is to save the entire group, and then pretty much black wins this game. Alright, so in the actual game, black showed a very incredible and amazing move. So besides this group is in danger, and white 6 of stones here also have some NYIG over here, has some connecting problem, and this whole group here is not alive, and this group right here is not even connected either. So pretty much both players are fighting in the middle area here. Alright, so let me show you what happened in the actual game. And this is very near to the end. There are around 15 moves left on the board. So black played the attachment move first. That's absolute sente. White has to block. And then the purpose of this move is to try to cut this 6 of stones in the center. But if we just simply push after we make that exchange, it still doesn't work, because white can either connect on top or connect on the right side. So what should black do now? The next move is very incredible. If I was playing this game, I definitely cannot see that move, which is the wedge here. So really, this is a kind of misread move, right? Because it leaves a double Atari right here. But why is this a good move? So after this move, it created 2 cutting points for white. So if white just simply connect, let's say connect here, and after I make these 2 exchange, now the push will work, because I already cut the tiger's mouth right here. If I don't have this exchange, and white can simply connect by making a tiger's mouth. But since I already made this exchange, if white wants to connect, it won't work anymore, because black now is able to connect back. Okay. So what happened in the actual game is white Atari'd from here. So white cannot just simply make a double Atari as well, because it will leave a center for black, and then the cut will work again. Alright, so white of course saw that move, and white Atari on the left, and then the 6 of stones now are connected. But then black showed another incredible move, is wedge again. Alright, so after this move, black now has a double Atari on the top. So of course white needs to fix the cutting points. Atari, and then capture. And then after black made some exchange moves on the top, so everything now is connected. And then a black pushed, white cut, and black made a knight's move, and these are the sentes, and push on the top, Atari, and then make all the exchange moves in the sentes. And after these sentes over here, black already separate these 2 groups, and then that's the last move. And then now you can see this entire white group is dead. Alright, so this is the first best move. Now let's look at the next one. This is the game played by 2 world champions in Ahan Tongshan Cup. And what happened in this game is white just Atari'd here, and then black connects, and white extend here, and now the 3 stones are already dead. There's no way for black to escape. If black tries to play the attachment move here, and then white can wedge, an Atari and make black into a connect and die situation. However, at this moment, black played a probe move and to test whether white is going to give up some territory or be kind of greedy, which is right here. So what's the purpose of the cutting point right here? So after black cuts here, if white just simply Atari on the bottom and kill the stone, and then black is happy to squeeze the two moves right here and get some points on the side. And now you can see killing the three stones are not that big anymore because white already lost many points on the side compared with the original shape right here. So in the actual game, after black cuts here, and the white thinks, I don't want to lose some points on the side, then I have to Atari on the side. If you capture, and then I can come back to capture to kill the stone, and now I secured some points on the side. Of course, black is not going to just simply capture the stone and let white kill the stone on the side. So after black made this exchange move, the attachment move here works. The three stones now is able to escape. If white tries to use the same strategy to kill three stones in the corner, since I have one more stone right here, now I can Atari on the bottom and Atari on the top. So instead of black was in the connect and die situation, now white is in the connect and die situation. So in the actual game, white had to turn here and let black escape. All right, so now let's look at the next best move. This is another game played by two professionals in Samsung Cup. And now is white's turn. So what happened in this game is white played a ninth move here to net and try to sacrifice the three stones on the bottom so that white can get an influence on the outside. So before black decided to kill the three stones on the bottom, black played a peep here. It looks like it's absolute sente. So what black wants to do is black wants to wait to connect, and then after this exchange is at least black has some benefit of expanding the territory on the side later. But black didn't see the danger is coming. So I would say this is an impulsive move. I guess during the game, black wasn't thinking too long for this move, which is black probably was just thinking, this is my sente. Since I have to spend another move to here to kill it, why don't I just peek first and get sente and then block? All right, so where is the danger? All right, let me show you. First, white extended on the bottom here, and then cuts. So after white cuts here, it's a capture race or liberty fight in the center area here. White has the three liberties and black has the three liberties. So black has to cut to win the liberty fight because white already have four liberties on the bottom. White increased one more liberties by extending on the bottom. And then after this, so the purpose of extend and cut is not try to kill black two groups in the center. Instead, white is trying to squeeze and surround everything. Okay, so why is this a good move? Isn't it just sacrificing the four stones? All right, let's try. If black just simply block here and black will win the capture race, white has the three liberties and black has four. But what's going to happen is white is going to squeeze on the top first, even though black can increase one more liberties here, and then still black needs to come back to kill the three stones, and then I can make this exchange. So the top area is already enclosed, and then we're going to go to the bottom area here. If black goes here, I can keep blocking and keep blocking, and since I have the stones on the top, push one more won't work for black anymore. Black only has the three liberties and white has the three liberties. So black has to come back. And then white can use the sente on the outside, and then I can save the sente for later, or even I can save this sente for later for the co-threat if I need to use, if I have the coal in the later game. So as we can see now, by killing the 7 stones right here, it's only like 14 or 15 points. But what Weiqi gets now is the huge influence on the outside. The wall is thick, and plus White has a sente. So of course, this is really bad for Black. So in the actual game, after White bombs here, let me go back. After White bombs here, this move, and then Black has to, or had to Tanuki. And later on, White can come back to kill the 3 stones, or just leave it here, because killing the 4 stones is still small. Alright, so now let's look at the next best move. This is a game played by 2 professionals in Han Tongshan Cup, a final of 8, and now it's Black to play. So Black attached here first. So now, as you can see, the entire group in the center, the Black group right here is not alive, and the 2 stones are in Atari. So if Black can capture this, and White can capture the 2 stones, so White is completely alive and fine. But the group in the center, the whole group right here, is not alive, and then it's in danger. So Black has to do something to settle that group. And in the actual game, Black attached here first and then cut. Okay. So after Black cuts here, it looks like a very aggressive move. Black is supposed to just protect that group. But the purpose of this move is, now you can see the 3 stones in the center right here, and the liberties is very short. So if White ignores this move, then Black can just simply Atari that stone and Atari again, and then connect the 2 stones. And after Black connects here, White needs to connect this coal. But then Black is able to connect everything from the left with the right side. So after Black cuts here, White has to defend. And in the actual game, White played Atari right here. So now the 3 stones are already dead. It's in a connect and die situation. Okay, so the first instinct after Black cuts here is to pull the stone back, and it connects the stone. And so if White Atari is fine, I can connect, can extend. If White connects back, and then Black can jump out. But before Black pulled the stone back, Black played a very good move, which is Atari here. So this is not like every move we can think with our first instinct, is because the 2 stones are already dead. No matter what, Black cannot save the 2 stones. But how is this a good move? Alright, so after Black Atari's here, if White wants to counterattack, or if White wants to attack the stone, White has to turn on the top or Atari on the top. But since it's necessary for Black to pull the stone back, now I can use the sente on the top, or I can use the sente right here. I think maybe on the top is better. Alright, and then White has to extend. But after I sacrifice the stone in sente, I don't need to spend another move to pull the stone back anymore. Instead, I can do something on the left side, and now you can see the stone in the cutting point, the White stone in the cutting point, on the cutting point, it becomes weaker and weaker. So in the actual game, White has to capture the 2 stones, because defending or counterattack on the top is not worth it to give Black an additional stone on the top. And then Black can squeeze here one more time, and then pull the stone back. And now, as you can see, after the 2 Black exchange moves here, Black connect the stones, but at the same time, the territory on the side, the White's territory on the side, is already gone. Alright, so now let's look at the last best move. The last game is played by 2 professionals in a Samsung Cup preliminary semifinal, and now it's White to play. So both players were fighting in the center area here, but most likely the fight in the center is almost finished, And then White now has to decide whether I need to protect the cutting point here or I should counterattack the stone. All right, but in the actual game, so for me, when I was looking at this game at the first time, I thought this is just a black territory. It has a lot of spaces inside. But what happened in the actual game is White says, no, it doesn't look like a territory to me. I don't think even black is alive. So now let me show you what happened in this game. Okay. First, White played a peep here. That's sente. That's absolute sente because there's a cut here. So black has to defend the cut by blocking the stone. So this is a very normal move. But later, White clamped here first. So the purpose of this move is I'm looking for to kill the stone over here, the Atari move right here. So after I kill the stones, now I can use the push here to kill these two stones. So of course black needs to somehow protect here. But if black just simply connect, and then White can use the honey and connect the stone over here, and now you can see all the eye space is gone. Not only just the territory, but also the eye space. The entire group is not even alive. So of course in the actual game, black saw that move, and then black counterattacked on the top, and then White Atari'd here, and black pulled the stone back. Black Atari'd here first, White captured, black connects back, and then White descend. Okay, so by looking at the situation here, it looks like White is dead. The 4 stones over here, but actually it's not. There's a ko on the bottom. So now black is kind of in a very awkward situation. In order to kill the 4 stones, I have to either prevent the ko, but then I can still use the push here and attack the 2 stones right here. But if black connect the 2 stones here, the 4 stones are still not dead yet. I can still use the ko to connect. So in the actual game, black chose to tenuki and start attacking the group in the corner. And then both players go to another serious fight after the next move. Alright, so these are the best moves that I saw in June. Hope you all like it. And so if you like the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, leave the comments below. And go to our website and follow us on Twitter and Facebook page. So my name is Stephanie Yin. I will see you next time.